Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel, LifeSnapShot. Evelyn, Muttley and Greg here from Australia. For those who have been following me for a little bit, you can see our lake is closed and this is the result once it starts to rain. If you see that chair there, that bench, and then you look across and you'll see that furthest she oak tree leaning out. That's where the water line usually is, whether it's high tide or low tide, doesn't really change much. Now look how high it is. And the lake's closed, so it ain't going anywhere. It's going to kill my grass. I took care of that grass. Anyway, how's everybody going? I hope you're all doing well. Today I want to do, there's my mung, dugga. Martley, go and sit on your bed. Get on your bed. No play. Sit on the bed. He's in a bit of a mood because he's just had to go away. He's going to bash me now. What he wants to play. Let me get this all in focus. All right, so today, Muttley. Oh, man. So today I want to talk about cost of living. Look, everybody out there, there's a lot of people doing these cost of livings, and it is, you know, all about the doom and gloom and how bad it is out there. And let's face it, that's fact. But I try to keep things positive. I want to keep things real, but positive, right? So that's why you get literally an unedited video. I talk about things that I do in life to save $1, to make $1. Check out our other videos, please. Thanks for everyone's support so far. Really appreciate it. Can't do it without you. Now, let's have a look. I've got a little checklist here. So today's video is a cost of living checklist. Things you may or may not have thought about to try and save $1. Now, I've got a couple of examples here too, so I'm going to show them to you, and I'm going to show them to you just so you understand, not understand, it's not the right word, but just so you know that these things are out there. It's possible to get this. First of all, I want to talk about op shops, okay? Now, here's some buys that we did from op shops, okay? Looks like a nice pair of pants, eh? Yeah. Calvin Klein. Okay, I think I paid $10 for these Calvin Kleins. They're all a bit wrinkled up because I forgot that I wore them the other day and I threw them in the wash, and they've been sitting in the washing thing. But original, proper Calvin Klein pants. Yes, second hand, of course. $10. They're probably worth about, who knows, $80 or something brand new. But look at them. They're in perfect condition. There's nothing wrong with them. No rips, no tears. $10, right? In an op shop. Nike, proper original Nike tee. There we go. Proper original Nike tee. I think I paid $6 for this, right? They're out there. Why would you go? Look, I hate to knock companies. I don't do that on this thing, but why would you go to the obvious, you know who I'm talking about, the big chains, and you buy something for say $6, $7, $8 and it's garbage? Okay? Try the op shops. I'm not saying you're going to go there every time and score, but we go to all different op shops. We spend a day. Well, let's go somewhere. We go there, and while we're in that area, we check the op shop out. So there's op shops. There's one option, okay? Not to mention, look at my other videos. We found Gucci. We found, what else did we find? I can't remember. But, oh, that's right. Evelyn found a pair of Gucci runners and a Gucci wallet, both original, both genuine. So I think she bought the wallet for like $4. So anyway, credit cards. I can't stress this enough. If you can't pay it with your own money, don't buy it. Right? It's pretty obvious. Get the credit card, cut it up, get rid of it, pay it off. I don't care if it's dollars and cents that you're paying towards what you owe on a credit card, pay it. Get it out of the way, cut the card up, throw it away. Okay? I also got another video on how I got $45,000 in debt with a credit card. Okay, 3 credit cards, and got out of it in under 12 months, and I was only 22 years of age. So I have been there, I have done it. Get rid of the credit card. Okay, groceries. Now, I've got a few things for groceries where I feel, and I do this all the time, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's a you know, it's an on-off thing. You just got to keep trying. Okay, first of all, go different times. Try not to just go to the shopping market that you shop at, supermarket, every time the same time. Try different times. I find that if I go there, our Coles and Woolworths here are open until 10 p.m. And sometimes I go, not all the time, sometimes I go at like 9:30. And for some strange reason, I find things that are on special. Okay, so I feel it's a timing thing. So try different times. Okay, some little tricks I use. Okay, not saying that they work, but trust me, if you get the right person, I feel it will work. Ask the staff. Ask people you know. Get friendly with them. They might say, hey, you know, this stuff here is going to be on special. You know, you never know. I'm not saying it's, you know, it's the perfect, you know, fix of the situation. But why not try? Why not ask? You never know. You just might get lucky. So ask the staff. You never know. They might say, hang on, something's going on. Thing. I have bought so much stuff bulk. Okay. Now I'll give you some examples. I'm a type of person, if I see something cheap, I buy it. Yeah, you probably hate me because I'm the one who will go in there and who will buy a stack of stuff if it's on cheap to throw in the cupboard. I'll give you an example, toilet rolls. Now, I buy toilet rolls. They used to sometimes be on special. I don't think they are anymore. But if I find a bunch of toilet rolls, of 36 pack or a 48 pack, mate, I have got no shame. I'll walk out like this. I don't care. I don't care. Look at me. I don't care. I'm saving money, right? And this was before COVID. I was doing this, way before, okay? And I had virtually a cupboard full of dunny rolls, okay? For those who don't know what dunny roll is, it's toilet rolls. That's an Australian slang word. Anyway, COVID hit. Well, we saw what happened there, didn't we? Now, did I go into toilet roll wars with people? No, because I had a bunch of toilet rolls sitting here. I was actually giving them to my friends, giving them to my neighbours. And they were like, Greg, what, did you foresee this? I said, no, this is how I shop. This is how I shop. I always have extra stuff that you can just sit on the shelf. It doesn't have an expiry date. If it's on special, I get it. I buy stacks of it. And to this day, I'm on my last packet. Since COVID, okay? Before COVID, I bought that much toilet rolls. I'm on my last packet. So I think I bought a 48 pack back then for like $9 or something. Now they're $15. So there you go. Buy stuff that you can put on the shelf if you see it on special and it doesn't really have an expiry. Buy bulk of it and it's on the shelf and it's there for the next couple of years. Everything's going to go up in price. There's nothing you can do about it. Okay. Watered down chemicals. Here's an example. That's window cleaner. Do you know how much actual window cleaner is in that? Probably about that much. The rest is water. Still works the same. Still does everything. So I've got a 5 litre of window cleaner and I bought it, I reckon at least the beginning of last year. I think more. I think even more than that. I think I bought it in 23 sometime, right? I could check because I can just look at my bank statement. I bought it online. Okay, 5 litres. I think I've still got about 4 litres of it left. And I use that much, sometimes less even, and the rest I fill up with water. So water down your chemicals. It's still the same, especially if you buy it concentrate. Water it down. This is great. This will last me till the end of the year because I just go around and spray my windows. Just what I do is also I'll put this into a bucket. Right, from here I'll put it into a bucket and then I'll fill the bucket up, say 2 litres or whatever, okay? And then I'll just use a microfiber for my windows and just... So I water it down again. It still does the job. So water down your chemicals, okay? Try bulk stuff, buy bulk stuff that doesn't have an expiry date, like toilet rolls, chemicals, that sort of stuff. It'll sit on the shelf forever, okay? try cheaper brands. Okay, you might like your Cotty jam or something like that. I have had some bad experience with this when I say I go to buy cheaper brands and tastes like garbage. But live and learn. Just sometimes, like I said, I've bought the Coles jams and stuff like that. At first I'm like, God, this is ugh. But I think the last time I bought jam was last year sometime. It's still in there. And I think I paid like $2 for it, and the Cotty's one's like $4. So when I look at it that way, you just get used to it after a while. I have that jam now, the Coles cheap brand, and I don't even think twice about it. Okay, so look for cheaper brands. Stock up on your products that don't have to have expiry date, and water down your chemicals. Okay, plus it's better for the environment, I suppose. What have I got here? Even like washing powder. Now I have got a 20 litre or 20 kilo drum of washing powder. Okay, I just keep looking for things like that, and when I'm just bored sitting on the lounge, I just quickly type in washing powder in eBay, and sometimes you get it. It's on special. I think I paid for the 20 litre something like $29, delivered to my door. Now go into Woolworths now and challenge me and see the cheapest, the cheapest brand there. You're paying at least $1, probably 20 a kilo, probably for the cheapest. So there's $29 for 20 kilos. It's probably about, what's that, 75 cents, right? And it got delivered to my door. All right, I'm not saying it happens every week, but just use it now and then, just fit it into your day-by-day schedule of just checking out, see things that are online, especially washing powder. Who gives a crap? It's washing powder. Just boom. And it's so far that has been sitting there. I think I got it this time last year, and I've got still probably 12, 13, maybe 14 kilos sitting there. So 75 cents a kilo, and it's over a year. Keep looking online, see if you can get stuff that you usually get for cheaper, and it gets delivered, right? Remember that, okay? Now, for those solar people out there, okay? I've heard this before, I'll say it again. Use all your stuff when the sun's out, okay? My dishwasher, I don't dishwash every day. Some people have big families, they might have to. Well, that sucks to be you. I'm sorry, I'm not in that situation. I can do things whenever I damn well please. And if the sun's not out, I don't use the dishwasher, I don't use anything. Then people say, yeah, but I work for a living, I work 5 days a week. Well, wait till the weekend, okay? Whatever it takes, use that solar as best as you can. When the sun's out, it's the best time to use it. That little kettle out there that you smash with your coffees every day takes a lot of electricity. People don't realise. When we had no power here, I had the generator going. I couldn't use the generator with everything else plugged in, the fridge, the internet, the TVs, the lights. If I switched on the generator, if I switched on the kettle with all that going, it'd kill the generator. So I had to switch everything off to use the kettle because it draws that much power, that much electricity. Remember that. Okay, cross-check everything. Okay, like I said before, check products on the store shelf to online. Take photos if you have to. Don't worry about what they say. Well, just do it on the sly. Go, what the hell? Why was this so expensive? And then, or Google it while you're walking around. Cross-check everything, especially if you're second-guessing it, going, hang on, why is this so expensive? Cross-check it. What have you got to lose? See why has it gone up? You probably won't be able to get the answer to why it's gone up, but you might be able to get an answer to say, hang on, this stuff is still cheaper elsewhere, okay? So cross-check everything. So let me break this down quickly, okay? And the last thing I want to say is, and this is just a little hobby I've done, right? But it does pay off. I would take you with me, but I like to go like silly hours, okay? Sometimes when I'm not asleep, sometimes when I cannot sleep, I will grab my metal detector and I'll go metal detecting. I'll go down to the local beaches around here. I'll take my headlamp and chuck it all in the truck, and I drive down to the local beaches. I like going late at night, especially if I can't sleep, and and there's no one around. I like doing it. Right, metal detecting. Take it up as a hobby. It's a good hobby. Why? Okay, if you look at this ring, I found this ring. They're around $60, $65 I've seen. It's a nice little ring. I found this ring. Okay, yes, that is real oyster pearl there. That was a $150 ring. And I don't have this ring anymore. And I'm going to clarify something. I did find a real gold wedding band once, and I hand everything, including these, into the police. Okay, the wedding band was recovered, was given back to the original owner. Okay, the goodness in me feeling that someone had lost a wedding band, probably, you know, one of the single most important things in their lives, you know, their marriage, you know, it's tied to their marriage. I handed it into police, and about a couple of days later a guy came and recovered it. I also put things out on Facebook in the local area to say that I found this stuff, if there's anything worth of value. These, again, like these aren't that much. It's $160, that ring. I took a Google photo of it. I still handed it into police, but no one came to claim these. So I can't remember that 3 months. The cops give us back to me. But the gold band, the gold wedding band, the guy left $200 reward for me, and the police rang me up and said, mate, that thing I want you to come in and sign some paperwork. We've got to get you to sign some paperwork. I said, yeah, no worries. And I know the police here personally. They see me, like I said, I go metal detecting late at night. When they're doing their rounds around here, they see me and say g'day, you know. And they had $200 for me, and I was like, man, no, give it back to the guy. I don't want it. He goes, no, please. The guy insisted, you know. And so, you know, I'm a karma guy. I believe in karma. I don't believe in anything else, all right? Love me, hate me for it. I don't believe in anything else. I believe in karma. So take up some hobbies, metal detecting. Not to mention the money I've found. I've found gold coins, dollar coins, or not gold, you know, $2 coins, dollar coin. I haven't found anything else gold except for that wedding band. But I've probably well over $200 in coins I've found. So yeah, take up some things. So let's just quickly say this. What's the worst thing you can do in this situation? Nothing. Okay? Take my advice, don't take my advice, but don't not do anything, please. Do something. That's the worst thing you can do is, oh, well, you know, he's done another video. Try it. Try something new, try something different. That's the worst thing you can do is do nothing. All right? You never know your luck. Hope for the best, expect the worst. I've lived this motto all my life. It's not a new thing for me. I have set up my life this year. I usually do it in 5-year increments, okay? So 2025 is a massive year. If you check out my other videos, we're considering some big things this year. And it's for me to set up till 2030. Can I predict the future? No, but I'll tell you something, I've come damn close, okay? Look at my other videos about gold prices. I was bang on the money with gold prices, and look at them today. So that's how I do my life, roughly 5-year increments. So I'm good from now to 2030, and I can tell you, even if war breaks out, I'm ready to go, okay? I just do that. I try to predict the future. I try to incorporate what I think is going to happen in the future, and I set myself up for the next 5 years. And I'm already done that, and we're only four months into 2025. So I'm proud of that. Hope for the best, expect the worst, okay? No politician will never make things better. I don't care who you vote for. I don't want to know who you vote for. I feel it's all a crack of shit. It shouldn't be compulsory. That's my point of view. In my opinion, I don't see the point. You might completely differ from that. You might go, how dare he? He should be proud that he votes. Great for you. Go ahead and vote. I don't care who, what. I do not trust any of them. They will never, ever make things better. Okay? So, last But the most important, stay happy, stay healthy. Thanks everybody for your support so far. Look forward to doing another one with you guys. Chuck some comments down below. I want you to please be positive. Help someone out. Chuck some positive comments down below. I'll try so hard to get back to you and talk to you. I love especially the positive ones. I've been hearing things in the comments of people trying my methods and it's working. Okay, and I sleep at night all cuddly and happy that I've helped someone. They've listened to me and they've given it a go, and it's getting them on the path of, you know what? It's not all dead and despair out there. It's not all. I can do something. I can change things. I can do something better for myself. Okay. All the best, guys. See you on the next one.